Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a random love reading for Capricorn. This is a themed reading. There will be one for every zodiac sign, but I only do these ones sort of in between my Mondays and Thursdays, so they won't all be put up at once, but it'll only take a couple of days or so. Probably Friday or Saturday I'll put the other 6 up. The Mondays and Thursdays readings will be on time. Felt motivated because I was digging through my box that I hadn't unpacked with tarot cards and found one of my favorites. So let's see what's going on with you guys. This is the energy revolving around a person you may be dealing with. Somebody who comes and goes. It's a non-committal situation. So the question is, why does your love interest, the person you're interested in, come and go? Why do they not commit? Why do they just come and go? Yeah, somebody who keeps coming back around. This person could be going through a lot of personal growth as well. Yeah, it's an energy of change. So yeah, some of you may be getting bored of this. Okay, you may even eventually reject this, but it could be someone who rejects you and then comes back around. So it's an energy of someone who it's more than likely missing opportunities, or you're missing opportunities because of it. So there we go. We have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who comes in out of the blue. Okay, fast and fiery and flirty. They just kind of show up. They come back around, likely after a period of time. What does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, so there is a connection. There's definitely a connection. More than likely they enjoy your company. But it's possible this person may have another choice. Okay. Yeah, we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah. Some of you probably miss this person, you know, when they come and go like that. But it could be an energy of this person too who... I'm feeling the energy where they actually could have children, or you do. There could be children involved here. But you can see this is someone, they start to miss you, you know, the sense of longing, they come back around now. I feel some of you are longing for someone who commits, and I feel you're probably going to get bored of this. Yeah, there's the Tower. See, this is a sign of things not being on a solid foundation. Okay, so there's this kind of epiphany. I feel like most of you will probably get bored and eventually reject this person. They will likely keep trying to come back around after a period of time. Yeah, see, Knight of Wands. This is someone who rushes in and rushes out. They come in suddenly. So I feel like eventually, like I say, this is a shaky foundation. It's more than likely a person who doesn't want to commit. You may have that realization. But I'm going to tell you also with this energy, this is somebody, if they feel pressured to commit, especially if you have children, they have children, or it is about somebody wanting children in a family, could have something to do with their financial foundation too. It's an energy of someone who starts to feel pressured, so they just suddenly depart. But that's definitely a sign of somebody who comes in. There is a connection. They likely enjoy your company, but they actually may have a choice here. So we will see. So I do see the Lord of the Shadows. This is like the Death card. Yeah, it has that same energy. It's this, it's a person who's probably doing some shadow work themselves. You see the butterfly and the transformation? This is someone who kind of keeps a distance here. They're probably crazy about you, but I feel they have issues. They have some shadow work they need to do. You may come to that realization. It looks like you will. Tell me about the shadow work. Could be something that happened to them when they were a child. Okay, something to do with their family situation. But I do think this is somebody who is going through a lot of personal growth. So there is this change. But the thing is when they come back around, have they changed? This is the questions you need to be asking yourself. Will this ever change, this situation? Tell me about this world energy. The green man. Yeah, see, if you move on, this is likely someone who comes back around, because what I feel overall is the energy of when you had enough of this, been there, done that, and you want to reject them and you're deciding to make a choice, this person comes rushing back in. you see. So it's not like they don't have any feelings or don't like you. They more than likely enjoy your company. But I feel commitment, something to do with commitment. If you're somebody who wants children and you've discussed this, it could have been, this person may have felt kind of pressured and run away. But with this energy, I see a Scorpio energy here, maybe some Aries, a lot of earth energy there with that world. Yeah, I feel as though this is someone who's got some inner work to do here. You see, they kind of, it's probably someone who kind of keeps a distance from you. They see this person watching on the sidelines, obsessing. So, but yeah, I feel like you may decide to end this, but it's an energy where you decide to end it, I feel, and then they probably get jealous. We have the green man energy. So there it is. Somebody who comes back around after a period of time. But I feel it's an energy where some of you are going to be thinking it's time to move on to avoid a disaster. I feel this is someone who doesn't probably spend a whole lot of time with you. They don't really take the time to get to know you. But I do feel it's an energy where you could be missing other opportunities, So it's an energy of change. You may be, deciding to move on from this situation. But it is a person who comes back around. So there's that truth, the epiphany. It's an energy of that little aha moment where the light bulb goes off. Or I feel you're just getting bored and you're likely missing other opportunities because of this energy. But it's an energy where this person, if you do try to connect with someone and you move on, making another choice, they will come rushing back in. Lord of the Shadows. It's a little like the devil energy almost too, I feel, but it's the death card. Lord of the Shadows, somebody who just kind of, I feel this person needs to change. Like you can see the transformation, the butterfly, you see. They've got shadow work to do. Now, I don't know if it's something to do with their childhood or it could be just an absolute fear of commitment here. They don't want you. They don't want it to end, though. I can see it. But there we have the star. So this is an energy of knowing your worth and your value. I feel this person probably has baggage. That's what's happening here is they're kind of giving you that baggage. So it's an energy of just sort of willing, releasing, and letting go a situation. It's not serving you, as what I feel it's telling you. You see, this is someone who needs to learn to love themselves first. I feel they have some issues, maybe, like I say, from childhood. Yeah. Could be a fear of abandonment issues, but yet they're the ones kind of, rushing it out. Now, they're charming. I feel probably someone who's a lot of fun. You connect. You probably get each other in a lot of ways, but it's a person I feel is just not ready. So there it is. See, they may be keeping a secret. So trust your intuition here. You see, your inner wisdom, where the light bulb goes off, where you may start to realize this person may even have another choice. It's possible they rush in and out between two, more than likely because they don't want to commit. Someone who's not quite ready. If you pressure them, they run. Yeah, see, this is somebody who likely is doing some inner work. There it is. See, the inner work. And I do think they work a lot as well. If they are a single parent, they're definitely pretty busy. There's no doubt, because I can see the busy. But this is a person, like I say, it's an energy where they're in a hurry. Okay, so maybe you're in more of a hurry than this person. Okay. So I do feel there's energy here. And it does take two people. It takes two people to build a foundation, see? I actually feel this person's having some realizations themselves here. But there's some things here you've likely already thought about. Yeah, they're focused on their house, their home. They may be a single parent. But they are doing inner work. I can see this person here. Yeah, if you have already ended it with this person, this is what they're likely going through. See, this is somebody who, see the apprehensive, the story. They come back and tell you a story. They likely kind of want you to feel sorry for them. But it's, often this is an energy of just apprehension. And it could be, too, the story they tell themselves in their head or the things that they've heard about marriage and commitment. And often I see this as this person could have a friend who maybe gives them some negative advice about relationships. Yeah, that popped into my head. It's there for a reason. I feel as though this is someone that's just really apprehensive. I feel they're very focused on their finances. They definitely work a lot. I do feel this person's planning to come towards you, but this is also an energy of someone who always has excuses. They're working, right? They always have excuses. They're working, they're dealing with children or whatever their situation. But it's an energy where this person, see, as they're working on themselves, they have this sense of longing, okay? This sense of longing for love. They need to do their inner work. I actually feel this person knows it. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so it has to do with commitment. See, this person's not ready for a commitment. They've got some issues to deal with, I feel. They may come back and apologize for not treating you right. It may take some time, but honestly, I would be, put some hard thought into whether you want to wait, because you could be missing other opportunities. I think this person's having a realization at some point they're missing an opportunity with yourself, see, because of that energy of this rushing in and out, being in a hurry. So I feel like you've got a person who's going to come towards you, and I feel this is someone who kind of feels like time is running out too. Yeah, see, it's about partnering up, but it's about doing things right and being fair. So this person's not really being fair. So it does look more like an apology. I don't think this person has taken enough time to get to know you, because I feel there's this, you've connected, maybe drank from each other's cup, but I feel it has this to me is an energy with this change coming back around. This person's learning some lessons from the past, but they have some things they need to learn, okay, definitely here. But to me, it's also when two people take the time to get to know each other, they grow closer, you see. This person's not allowing that, you see. They're trying to, it's an energy of avoiding this. This is someone who moves away to avoid the disaster. I don't think they have a lot of faith in themselves. I don't actually think this person has that energy of loving themselves first. Tell me about the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, see, or Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Shadows. Well, it is a circle. Lord of going in circles here. But I feel here, this is where you're being discerning, trusting your intuition, This is someone who didn't treat you right. But you can see with the Queen of Swords here, Capricorn, if you're harsh or judgmental, and you pressure somebody with your words, maybe even an ultimatum or something here, they run, okay? But I do believe this person didn't treat you right, and I don't think there was a solid foundation. They didn't come in right. Now, this could be something with yourself as well. You may have allowed this for a while, okay? So I do feel it's about speaking up and speaking your truth and asking the truth, okay? Wanting to know. But I think your intuition, your inner wisdom is telling you they're not treating you right. They're not playing fair. It's a little bit judgmental, so it is telling you to be fair, okay? Because we all know a lot of people who behave this way, they have trauma from the past, and it could be something they keep to themselves, the shadows. They don't share it, you see? So it's telling you to be wise. And I am definitely not telling you to accept this person, okay, to let them back in. Because this is something that could take this person a long time. They do work a lot. They're much more focused on work than their love life. Okay, it could be that simple where they are in that energy, but they may make a lot of excuses. See, there's no foundation here. There's no foundation in this connection. So tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, and I feel this is an energy where they may be involved with other people, or there could be too many people involved. But I do see this energy of some kind of positive news. So, and there could be gossip. They may have judged you because of it, or maybe you heard something about them and you've judged them in that way. Little Aquarius, but I feel like you're letting go. You're willingly releasing. But it's also that energy of being aware that they have baggage possibly from a past relationship. Okay? There's a lot going on. So there's the emotional fulfillment manifesting. So I see a little Gemini energy. So with this energy, I feel this is someone who's manifesting something. They're mastering the elements. See, they're learning things about themselves. So it's an energy where you teach them how you want to be treated so they can learn, and to not accept this kind of behavior, okay? Because when you accept it, they will keep coming around, and you keep allowing it. So I feel like you're becoming wise. You're asking questions, but do watch out for gossip, too many people being involved. You're going to question it, but it has to do with this emotional fulfillment. See, this is someone who's apprehensive, this energy of the shadows, this ending. See, you may be giving someone an ultimatum or telling them they need to end other relationships. There could be something with family. all kinds of issues here. So it's just telling you to be wise, to kind of maybe think before you speak. As I feel like you're still manifesting this person, possibly yourself, but it's an energy of having all the tools and all the information, knowing everything you need to know. I think you know some of this. It's possible you know, you may have heard some things, maybe you're in their social circle. But look at this emotional fulfillment. See, this is a person who I feel is apprehensive about putting themselves out there or saying too much. Okay. So, it's about being fair as well. So, but, if they're not treating you right, they're not treating you right. Go out and meet other people. Maybe you've said something like that. I'm just going to go out and meet other people, make myself happy. But I'll tell you another energy I see. It's an energy of someone who's not happy. It's like they need to spend some time alone. They need to learn to make themselves happy before they can make someone else happy. The Magician. See, this is somebody who needs to learn some things. It's an energy of someone who's just not quite ready, but it is a knight. They're charming. They're enthusiastic. But they are one of those people who have a tendency to rush in, and then they kind of change their mind here, likely telling themselves stories in their head. But be careful of the stories that they do tell you, okay? Friends and family and gossip. But this person does need to learn to love themselves first. They need to spend time alone and learn how to be happy alone before they can make another person happy. The manifesting, having all the tools, see, it's how they conduct themselves. It has to do with faith. I don't think this person has a lot of faith in themselves. And I do feel there's a need to communicate to make sure you're on the same page and you get each other. I actually feel this person sees they could be happy with you. They feel they've missed an opportunity, you see. But that rushing in and out is something that needs to stop. It needs to end with the death, okay? So, but it's telling you, to be fair, how you judge this person, the way you communicate. You certainly don't have to accept it. You certainly are allowed to speak your truth and question. It's just telling you to do it. And this could be somebody giving this person advice too. It could be someone telling them, don't get married, Like I say, there's this energy of, I feel this energy of a friend who tells them negative stuff, fills their head with stories of divorce and disastrous relationships. And so sometimes friends are well-meaning, but they don't always give really good advice. So always kind of look at it and think for yourself here. But with the Hierophant, a little Taurus, a little Gemini energy. So it has to do with faith. It has to do with the way someone conducts themselves. But it has to do with this person here. And also how you conduct yourself. Like you're going to be judging it that way. I think this person doesn't have faith. And I think they're not faithful. Okay, so I got to be honest. I almost feel like this is someone who really hasn't been faithful. Maybe in a marriage. Maybe there's some issues there. Okay, because it's like a relationship that didn't work. Maybe they stepped out in the relationship. They weren't faithful. But I do feel this person's, I do feel they have some baggage. I feel it's an energy where they need to just release this energy. They may have some friends and family around them that kind of tell them what they want to hear too, fill their head with stories. I'm not a fan of this card in this deck. So I try not to use this deck too much because this energy, it always tells me the same thing. It's an energy of being sincere, like looking to see if this person's sincere in an apology, you see. Could be a little emotionally detached, very much like the Page of Pentacles can be that way as well. But there are some feelings there. I feel there definitely is. So some of you may decide to just move on. They're not faithful. You may be manifesting something new because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be treated right and have that emotional fulfillment. But I don't think this is someone, until they learn to make themselves happy and they let go of this baggage and they love themselves first and have faith in themselves, they're more than likely not somebody who wants to commit. Okay? Yeah. There's definitely something cooking there. Tell me about justice. Yeah, see, this person doesn't treat you right. They're not reciprocating. You may feel like they're not sincere. I do feel this person has some emotional baggage. I feel as though this is the energy where you stop giving. See, it's where you stop allowing and stop giving this person until they treat you right or they come in right. Come to me right or don't come to me at all, you see. But in a kind and compassionate way. Maybe it's, like advice, saying it as a friend. But I do see the Three of Cups. I do see possibly other people involved. You may be questioning them, asking them if there's other people involved. They may get angry or upset and actually move on. They could have a little bit of a temper. Could be something they're hiding, but it's telling you to kind of watch your temper. But it looks like some of you may, like I say, give an ultimatum or, and you certainly can do that, but it's how you do it, okay? I feel, and that's another way when you deal with a situation like this in a, mature, sensible manner, watching your words. You're not taking the baggage with you either. You see, you may be ending this in a way because they're just not faithful or ready for a relationship. They may be manipulating you as well, telling you what you want to hear. But I wouldn't doubt if this person has somebody. Okay, so it's likely someone who's going to reach out hoping you're going to kind of keep putting up with this, but they're not giving you enough. You see, they're not giving you the things that you need that make you happy because it looks like you've been sacrificing and giving to them. Yeah. It's like a person who comes around when they want something, you see, and this is an energy too. When you want something and you ask them, hey, what do you think about marriage or commitment? Or maybe they're at a distance, relocating, having children, talking about all these things. And then this person kind of starts to breadcrumb, you see. Yeah, it's when you want too much from them, they may feel that way. So it's an energy of just looking at it, but I certainly want to keep reminding you, I'm not condoning somebody coming in and going and treating you that way. You deserve better. That's the energy. You deserve better. You deserve to be happy. And, you deserve to have someone who commits, at least committed to the path that you're on, to take more time to get to know each other, So it's an energy about, I feel is an energy of not a lot of faith here. Tell me more about the Star. Someone wants to come out. Yes. This is somebody who's not really mature here. You can see they are working on themselves. They're leveling up a little bit, but they're still not quite ready. And I can see the energy of they're immature. They're focused on themselves. They're focused on that wand, the physical connection. See, and it's more than likely like a lot of people from traumatic things that have happened in their life, things that have happened. Maybe they reached out to someone and told them how they felt once and they got rejected, so they're carrying some heavy hurt. They could be someone who's more sensitive than they appear too. But I feel it's someone who's immature. It's all about me, focused on themselves, you see. Yeah. It's possible they have a young child as well. For those where there's children involved here. But this person is longing. I'm going to tell you, they are longing for a family. Somebody they connect with, someone who possibly, is wanting to build with them. But I just don't think they're ready. I feel they still have more inner work to do. But yeah, and I do feel this is someone who's definitely leveling up. It's all about me. See, they need to release this energy, focusing on themselves. It's all about me. And I do feel there is a point here where there's some understanding where they do need to kind of focus on themselves to deal with whatever it is that's going on with them. Tell me about the High Priestess. Yeah, see, this is an energy where this person, they're at that where they want you to fill their cup. See, they want you to keep giving to them. They're more focused on their money. Gotta tell you, for some of you, than they are that emotional energy. This is someone who keeps all their feelings to themselves. They offer you one little cup. You see, they're not reciprocating, not very generous, probably really telling you the things that you need to hear. But with this High Priestess, it's like you already know. I feel like you kind of know this. I feel like some of you are kind of wise old souls or young souls. You're just wise, and I feel like you know. So it's telling you to be careful, okay? And being careful what you wish for. And because if you're still manifesting, they may come back around and do the same thing, okay? So there's the birth of something new. And this is why I feel some of you are... it's being kind and compassionate and being understanding. The Empress is all these things, but it's a beautiful healing energy. But it's also an energy of don't try to heal this person. They need to do this on their own. They need to figure out what it is they want. They need to do that inner work. They need to put in some effort as well, you see. So, but yeah, I feel as though some of you will likely thank you, but no thank you, I like to be treated better. I deserve better. and in that kind and compassionate way of the Empress, and just kind of move along here, you know, whatever that means to you. But it looks like some of you are manifesting this person. Like you may, you know, have felt this is your person, but I do think they need to learn to love themselves first. They need to be alone and learn how to be happy alone, and sort this out. Yeah. So there it is, the questioning, the faith. This person has other options, you see. There's a lot of pressure here, I feel, and it is possible they do have other options. See, rushing in and out between options. You see that? Someone who, sometimes it's a person who has a fear of commitment, so that what they do is they run away as soon as you start questioning or wanting more. Okay, more time, more energy, want to know their feelings, they feel pressured. So you've got a runner. Yeah, someone they rush back to another option, then they come back around. So I feel it's telling you to just be wise, trust your intuition, the red flags. Okay, play it safe, be cautious, but do watch how you judge, because unless you know everything, like unless you know the facts, okay, the whole truth with that Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, I think you're getting it though. Yeah, see, this is someone who probably just wants to be single, enjoying the fruits of their labors. It's also questioning too, making sure this person is single, because often you'll have a person who is going, and also watch the energy of anyone who may going through a divorce, where you only hear from them once in a while. They kind of breadcrumb in between. So making sure that they are completely single, because often it's a sign of somebody who's already in a commitment. Yeah, they be telling you, you know, but I feel for most of you it's probably not the case, but some of you definitely, I can see the energy of someone who's going through a divorce. But the problem with somebody often who's going through the divorce, they're getting this emotional support from you. They're getting what they need from you. You're filling their cup, you see, but you're not getting what you want. And because they're not giving it to you. And it's an energy of somebody who, once they are divorced and they all of a sudden decide they want to date other people, play the field, seek out other options, you see, they all suddenly want to be single. So be wise. Okay, so this could be why this person's back and forth. Let's see what the outcome is here. And I don't feel this is somebody who's purposely, for most of you, trying to exploit you and take advantage. Okay, because I do feel someone questioning this person taking advantage of your kindness, your compassion with that Empress energy, see? But yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of scenarios, but you know, it's an energy of food for thought, you know, trusting your intuition when something doesn't feel right, see? And I just feel like, you know, it's someone who's not ready. It could be someone who's been single for a while too. They're used to focusing on themselves. They're not really used to giving. Okay, they're used to working and kind of doing their own thing. But this is definitely someone who's financially stable. I feel there could be something to do with that. This person may have been working hard, lost a job, didn't want to tell you. There's all kinds of things with the secret of energy, the person who watched from a distance with the death card. But I do feel something is going to end here. Okay, I kind of see sort of an ultimatum or something for some of you. But you will do as you will what you feel that you need to do. So what is the outcome here? There we go. See, it's about discovering. This person has things they need to discover about themselves, but I feel the question is, the wisdom is are they taking the time to get to know you? Do they ask you questions about you? Do they share information about you? Do they want to know? See, it has to do with their intentions. So there's things here that need to be discovered, you know. Now, I think this person's got the inner work. Yeah, so it's about their intentions, and it's also about your intentions as well. Something there. You may not want the same things. You may not be on the same page with some things here, but it seems to me like they're not really saying anything. Yeah, so you're teaching them how you want to be treated. So the best thing that you can do is kind of change your focus and kind of do your own thing here. And if they come back around, you just question this and you know, decide. But you can see the energy of stuck. This person's keeping you stuck, probably keeping you single. You see, they may be involved with other people. They're a little bit, you see this person's detached, but you see how you're changing your focus. So you were wanting something from this person, but you weren't getting it. They weren't filling your cups, right? They weren't giving you what you need. I feel like you've tried to give them what they need, but there comes a point here where it's like enough is enough, right? Yeah, teach them how you want to be treated here. Find out what their true intentions are. It's probably at some point maybe you ask them, you know, about marriage commitment. If they're at a distance, moving or relocating, you know, they may have felt a little bit pressured. Sometimes that's all it is. So then they just run off and seek out other options. Yeah. So there it is. There's some deception, you see. There's the loving woman, and the person maybe feels that you're deceiving them. Maybe they feel you're manipulating them. You want something from them. This could be someone who's been exploited before, maybe the mother of their children in a relationship. You never really know if they're not telling you, but you have to be careful what you believe with someone who has that emotionally detached energy, where it just feels, it doesn't feel right. They're not sincere, you see. Yeah. I think it's, for some of you, it's definitely an apology for not being more receptive, not giving you more, treating you right. But I still feel that you need to be wise. But others of you, I feel they're not very sincere. See, there's this beautiful, loving woman energy. See, the deception. There could be gossip, other people involved. And I feel it's an energy where you need to love yourself first, too. Okay? Yeah, just watch out for that. I do feel there's we've got, you know, confirmation of other people being involved with other people, or somebody filling this person's head with things, gossip about you. But look at this love. See, you're loving and nurturing, and I do feel you deserve love. Okay, you deserve more. It could be someone giving them advice too, saying something to them about it. But the deception energy is there, the person who's involved with others. So there's the transformation. So you may decide to end it. I do see this loving woman with, it's possible this person wants to know how you feel too. Like I feel there's been not a lot of that emotional energy here. But it's about loving yourself first. I do see this cycle, this transformation. I feel like this person, by the time this person comes back around, some of you aren't going to feel the same. So do tell them the truth in a kind, compassionate way, because I do feel that they're working on themselves, but you over time may not feel the same. So yeah, I see the transformation. But, you know, if they do come back around, have they changed? I'm not so sure. Okay. I don't see this person being ready at this point to commit. I don't think they have a lot of faith that this is something that will work for them, or maybe they, you know, feel that way about you. There may have been some gossip. So whatever you do, just speak the truth. Stay in your integrity. Okay. You can tell this person what your intentions are. Maybe somebody said something that you want something from them, you know. Maybe at that point, that's where they detached. So one never really knows for sure when someone doesn't share of themselves. So you have to look out for yourself first and foremost. Yeah, see, there's that back and forth. So this person's, what are their intentions? You know, is this back and forth? They're indecisive. So I do feel it's an energy of this person coming back. They may never change. I have to be honest. They may never change. But it's up to you to decipher that. Do make sure that you discover the things that you need to know if you're thinking of giving this person another chance. Some of you, I don't feel they're out to cause problems. The problems are with them. Okay, see the consciousness of lack. They may have insecurities, feel like they're not good enough and indecisive, because there we have this beautiful Empress. Somebody really smart and articulate, good at conversation. You know, you're independent, you take care of yourself. You know, so, and sometimes too, this could be somebody who kind of needs to be needed a little bit. So there's definitely a lack of emotion, but yet you've drank from each other's cup. You've shared some feelings, okay? But I think this person has issues opening up emotionally. So there's the energy of the lack. See, back and forth. You're missing out on things. You're likely missing other opportunities. So there you go. Capricorn, be wise, be smart. I know you are. Stay grounded. You know, take some time to think about this before you make a decision here. But this is their energy. You deserve better. You deserve to be treated right. They're not treating you right. And if you can keep letting them come back in and out, that's how it's going to be. They'll never give. Okay, so you may have to give them an ultimatum, you know, and if they run, I guess they run, but that'll be up to you to decide depending on your situation. So take care. I wish you the very best, and bye for now.